Good evening, everyone. Happy Monday. Welcome back if you're returning to the channel, and welcome to the channel if you're just now popping in to spend some time with us playing Minecraft. We, in our last episode, didn't really have a whole lot of any of this here, so this is going to look pretty new. I apologize, I did some of this off screen, and I also went into a little mine hole right down that way. All off screen. I did get some did get some resources for us that we can try and continue using. You'll also notice that I do have a new mod added to our pack, just enough items. This is going to help us significantly with recipes and crafting and just general ease of use. So I did download that because I do miss that from some old Feed the Beast playthroughs that I have done in the past. So this is just a nice little quick menu that tells me different, like I can click on this and it'll tell me what the actual crafting recipe is for it. So super fun and easy to use mod and super useful as well. Now, the goal that I want to have right now, as you can see, I've got some shovels here. I want us to find, if we can, some materials to make grout so that we can get our first smeltery up and going. Sand I'm not too worried about. You can see that over to my left. I found a good bit of sand. I found a good bit of gravel. But what we haven't found really much of any is clay. So we're going to use today's episode to kind of give us, oh look, a waystone. We're going to use today's episode to try and see if we can get some exploration done so we can maybe find some clay. No chicken. Okay. We see some ice up there. Looks like floating ice. I thought maybe that was another floating village. It's not. But that's okay. If you guys also have not, I did go see the Minecraft movie. Super, super good. Super, super awesome. Highly, highly recommend it. Super fun. I went in expecting a fun movie, not expecting necessarily a good movie. But I was very pleasantly surprised, and I thought it was not only fun, but also a good movie just in general. I don't know how long we're going to need to explore to try and find some clay. I know we're going to need to look for a shoreline, so I probably should have followed the shoreline to begin with here. We might find some up here. I don't know what this is. This looks like maybe a meteor here. That'd be kind of cool to get into. It says lush cave, so I'm wondering if that might actually be a deep hole in the ground and have lush caves there. This dark oak, we're definitely going to want to take some of this though. Dark oak's one of my favorite wood types to build with. Used to be spruce wood, but spruce wood got trumped by dark oak. I just feel like dark oak is a nicer texture for my framing of builds. So I haven't gotten really into any big builds yet, of course, but the more materials we have to do that, the better. So why not start collecting now? And if I can get saplings, we're definitely going to want those. So speaking of, I just got a sapling there, which is great. Yes, so Tinker's Construct tools, when they break, they don't actually disappear out of your hand like vanilla tools do. They'll just have 0 durability and say actually broken on it, which means we'll have to repair it, which we can do at a later time. I just don't have the ability to do so right now because we don't have a smeltery, which actually for this particular tool I don't think we would need it, but we're still going to want to try and get grout so that we can make a smeltery, because that smeltery is going to break us access, or break out access to a lot of tools and new things for us to be able to kind of make our time more efficient and also easier to collect some resources. One of my favorites is the hammer for mining, and then of course the mattock for wood cutting. No luck finding any generated structures yet, which kind of stinks, but it's not the end of the world. We can deal without generated structures. I just like the loot. Never hurts to have more loot. I want to avoid hitting that B. Let's see. So we only have one dark oak sapling. I really thought we collected a little more than just one. So breaking the rest of the leaves. I think we got enough to actually make one tree, and that will be enough for us to make it by, because we can start a tree farm at our home. Mind you, our current home is just temporary. It's not our permanent base of operation. I don't know quite yet where I want our permanent base of operation to be, just because this game is really good at giving you so many different options and availability for something like that. Expansion, building, and all that. It gives you some tough choices sometimes too on where is going to be the best place. If we find something that is just too good to pass up on our travels for looking for clay, then of course we'll make a map marker and keep on trucking. Right now that looks like it's just a little river. This birch forest is pretty big. Don't need to worry about the sheep right now. Probably definitely should actually sleep through the night, but we're just gonna keep going this way. Let's see where it was. Over here. There is some lava right here. That's actually kind of nice. There's stone shores to my left. Looks like maybe a floating village over here too. Is that what that is? I can't tell. It's hard to tell. That might be a ruined nether portal actually. Which if so, would be actually pretty good to have, because we could enter into the nether a little bit quicker. So let's take our detour and go there. Traveling through packed snow is always, or powdered snow is always a gamble. I don't like potentially falling through the entirety of Earth and hoping I don't die. That was a bit of a drop. Hello, B. Let's see. That's right. Axe is always the fastest to break pumpkins with. I don't have a set of shears on me, otherwise I'd make us a pumpkin mask in the event that Endermen become a problem. However, you would not really be able to see a whole lot of nothing with it on. Would you look at that? That is a ruined nether portal over there. So we could jump in the water and go over there, or we can follow the shoreline. I'm thinking the shoreline is going to be our best bet here. We know it's going to be getting dark soon. See the sun setting. These bees are going to go up into their hives, of course, because they don't want any part of being out at night either. I just want to go over this nether portal and see what it has to offer us. Take a good old dive here. It's an interesting generation here. There we go. Ooh, a flint and brick, which is nice. A curse of vanishing, of course. So if I die, that means that's going to disappear. Not the end of the world. I'm not super worried about it. Curse of vanishing is whatever. We'll get a lot of those curse things when we go fishing, because fishing is going to be another good source of food for us, which is another reason nighttime isn't necessarily the end of the world. I'm going to stick close to this lava, though. If I stick close to the lava, I'll have some good natural light to help fend off any of the unwanted visitors that will be coming along with us. I'm going to do that, grab that coal. Oh, is that what I think it is? That looks like it's clay, actually. And that would mean that we may have successfully just completed our mission, which was to find clay in the first place. Oh, it is indeed clay. Not quite a lot, but some is better than none. So 12 pieces. Nowhere close to the amount we're going to need to do this, but it is a step in the right direction. So, I'm not going to complain. Beggars can't be choosers. See, this looks like a kind of cool area. I like that little cave. It almost reminds me of like a pirate cove. And we could build into the side of the mountain, build a base in the mountain if we wanted to. And that little cove could actually be our dock area. So I think, actually, I'm going to mark this on the map because I do think this would be a cool little area. So we're going to add a waypoint. Where do we go to add one? I know I had one earlier.
Bruh.
No. B to create a new waypoint.
Everybody at school thinks I'm a freaking idiot because of you.
We're gonna go potential cliffside base question mark, and we'll put that as, let's say, purple is gonna be our potential stuff. So we'll go ahead and hit confirm. Give that a marker. Perfect. I nailed that first try.
What?
Definitely was not trying, but we nailed that first try. Why are we... Surely I should have seen some spiders by now, some anything. What is happening? That's... no. There we go.
Everybody at school thinks I'm a
Lord
freaking idiot
have
because of you.
mercy. Almost immediately got just roasted there by that Enderman. That would have been
Hey, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
No, we're not doing this. Okay. I should have built a boat. That's what I should have done. But no. Why would we build a boat? Because that would be too smart. Alright, so we're gonna go boat. Boat with chest, okay. So, we'll do this. There we go.
Bruh.
Ow. Oh, no. I messed up.
Hey, let me tell you something. 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 Wait.
How I managed that, don't ask. I have no clue.
Nice.
We're gonna do this. We're just gonna row our boat out to safety, where nothing is going to hurt us anymore.
Are you sure about that?
Ooh. Another cool cliffside here. And that's not far from our little cove over there. It's kind of nice. Got a really cool waterfall right here on this cliffside. Some horses as well. That's always a plus. Up on the mini-map I noticed that we have another sky village here too. Wow, that's a lot of horses.
Wow.
Okay. See, that would be another cool little pocket to build a cliffside base in. I don't know what that is, but that's kind of cool too. This area just seems like it would be really good for like cliffside building. I'm glad we have this on here. On our discovered portion of the map, if that is. I really thought that I saw some structure over there. I did, that's cobblestone, okay.
I said,
Why is there
hold
cobblestone
up,
here?
wait a minute, something ain't right.
Spiders, y'all are good to have. Take some of that string. Oh, this is a meteorite over here. That's why.
Nice.
Okay. I want to regen some health here. Another meteorite. We're far from any sort of applied energistics, anything, but these meteorites are going to be great news for us. This is huge, actually. I wish there was clay down here, though.
Bruh.
Okay. Need to stockpile some material so that we can get that first build going. Still need to hunt for clay.
Wait a minute!
This right here. So we're gonna make this quartz detour. And it looks like there's more right here.
But wait, there's more.
Alright. And yet another... see... right now, I have enough to make a whole stack of clay, which means we have enough to make a good amount of grout. We will close out today's episode here. In our next episode, we'll make our way over the mountain and back home to pack up and start going to build our base over at the cliff sides. I hope you guys enjoyed our brief exploration episode here so we can find a nice cool place for us to start building, get those creative juices flowing, and commit to getting out there and starting this base. Also, good news, we did get clay, so we can actually start that smeltery. I know you've been hearing me talk a lot about it, and it's because I'm super excited to get more into the Tinker's Construct mod. So, until we have our next episode, I hope you guys enjoy your evening. Hope you had fun. If you do like the content you're seeing, feel free to show your support with a like and a comment as well. Subscribe if you aren't already, and we will see you in the next video.